Thank you for being here today for our group meditation event. We're calling it today Truths of Now. And my function and the function of these groups is an interface between the mystical and the pragmatic, between the mystical and the applied. So, number one is an immersion in the eternal daily, an immersion, a direct knowing. So, in the eternal, not in thinking about the divine, although sometimes that's the pathway, a direct immersion. It might just be for 5 minutes, it might be for an hour. It's a love bath and it's a dying. And the ways that you know that support you in this, in your practice, in your communion with the natural. Number two, so this direct knowing or gnosis is number one. Number two is keeping truth in the front of daily consciousness. So your values, our motivation, keeping them in the front. They won't always be in the front. We have all kinds of things to tend to. But as we get, number one, clearer about our devotion and our values, and number two, practice this, remind ourselves, restructure. So it changes how we live. So one-time awareness, or once a weekly, or once a month, or once every 10 years is not enough. I'm sure all of us have, I know all of us have periods of knowing that there is no gap, knowing that there is no gap between us and the divine. And that might be very present, or it might have been one time. Okay. The impact of this knowing, it depends on the intensity and immensity of it, how much it restructures us. And for most of us, it's a consistency. It's a lived remembering, a lived knowing, and a lived restructuring. So number three is then to, I keep using language of technology, well, it's interesting, interface, to interface with our unique frequency signature, our divine channel. The ground is the ground of the limitless, non-dual awareness of oneness, undifferentiated. Okay. And I deliberately use the word and because we're talking about simultaneity. And we are a unique channel and band of consciousness. There is no other frequency exactly the same as any one of us anywhere in creation. You are the only person on earth with your frequencies and that can utilize your channel and your abilities. So number three is to interface, to connect, to know, to explore our unique frequency self on a daily basis, to align with it. Okay, so this is the journey from the unseen to the seen, from formless to form, frequency into form, knowing the unbounded infinite, knowing our unique channel and expression and its qualities and abilities and strengths and predilections and preferences. And number 4 is the application, to use it. Know, be, do. And like each of these pieces, levels, stages that coexist, the application of our unique frequency band as an expression of infinite consciousness is awakened living. It's day after day. It does not rest in concept. It gets lost in concept. It has a relationship with memory. It does not live in memory. It is now. Truths of now. I want to just let this land. And these words are containers to assist us in these rememberings, relearnings, renewals. Life is a dance and a game of awareness and action. So today is the dark moon going into the new moon in Gemini tomorrow. And as I sit with what's coming up, that makes even more sense. We're at the outset, we're going to be clearing in our fields, our unique fields, our group field, and we'll see where we go with the wider. Unhelpful inorganic energies related specifically to technology and to AI and to other forms of old constructs, right? Old, I mean, AI is like, it's evolving so fast, it's very difficult to even keep up with what is already here, never mind what's coming, right? At the same time, here we're going to clear old energetic constructs in our fields, in this field, that we're going to be held on to. We have to individually and as a species be here now with what is here now. And that's a statement that has many levels. Most meaningfully, the eternal now, which is truth. Time doesn't exist. Death has no power. The eternal now. And as the eternal now, we chose to take form and to take form on a planet in this moment, in a particular location and body, and to interface with what we as a species are living and creating now, what is here now. So there's such a mastery in awakening to our eternal infinite self, our unique self, and engaging with these levels of dimensional reality. Such a mastery. And in the mastery includes precision and discernment about how we interact, what we allow into our fields, and not just what we allow, what we choose, because we're always choosing. It's just a lot of it can be unconscious, and a lot of it is in response to what is presented. Okay. the more firmly we are rooted in the immersion in infinite consciousness, the knowing of the divine, the knowing, holding this as center, as the most important meaning and purpose and essence of life, knowing our own unique consciousness and attuning to it and living from it. Then we are authoring our experience. And we are creating. We are not in response to. We are only in response to the infinite itself, to life in its truest sense, to God. Because we are this call and response. Okay. Not to the symptoms of the matrices of the economic, the political, and so on, of the unconscious, of the shadow. Where's this landing? And we're not going to go down a rabbit hole about ideas about AI, and I'm not asking you to believe anything or not believe anything. I'm just going with the energies that resonate in the field. And so much is already happening. So much is already happening that we are not remotely informed of consciously, that's already happening. So we need to pay attention. It is dangerous now to drift in the current. It's not possible to drift in the current. And that's a great thing, right? Things are getting so extreme, and they're going to get a lot more extreme with currencies being completely changed, removed, structures, government, justice, politics, climate. It's not possible to drift. We are being compelled into our own authority, into different truths. I think everybody here already is awake to not living in the illusion that someone else, something else holds authority, is the savior, is the sovereign, whether that be politically, economically, or spiritually. Right, same thing. Okay. So this turns us back to the excavations that I've been describing already. Okay. And our power as we commit and hold this center, our power is coming together in this commitment to the divine, the knowing of the divine as being the center of the life, and the knowing of our unique expression and frequency, our skills, our talents, just our wonderful uniqueness. With this, and we bring it together in service to the growth, to the evolution of consciousness and consciousness embodied. This is superpowers. Right? This is radical, this is revolutionary. And I commit to this with you. This is not about being spiritual in a bubble. Immersion getting really clear about what our core values are, knowing our unique frequency and vibration, our heart and our soul, how it wants to move, and applying it again and again and again, day after day. Okay.